Hello you people out there in YouTube land. How do you do? Yes, we are continuing with our What's Good to Eat adventure up ahead. And we are heading towards Albert Centre. Yes, this place here. Albert Centre, a food centre in the Bugis area. And we're gonna get in here and we're gonna continue our adventure, our food adventure at this food center. We are going in and try some more hawker food, street food, delicious Singaporean yummy food. And at this food center, on the ground floor, the first floor, is where you will find all that good food. And so we're going in here and we're going to explore. So join me for part 2 of our adventure here. We are here early today to have some breakfast and heading to this store called Bedok Chi Kueh. Yes, Bedok Chi Kueh. At this store you can have this traditional breakfast item or a snack item. Now because nowadays people do eat this dish more often because this store is a chain. Yes, and he has branches in quite a few food centers. And if you want to try some delicious traditional Chinese breakfast item, snack item, you can try it from this store. So Chi Kueh is actually a traditional Teochew dish, and it's basically the basic ingredient is rice flour and water, and then they steam it. And the shape you see here of the Chi Kueh comes from the small aluminium cups that they use to actually steam the Chi Kueh. We normally eat this dish with diced preserved radish, which is on top here now, together with a sambal chili. It's also eaten mainly in certain parts of Southeast Asia. And it's a popular dish. In the past, it used to be much more readily available. Nowadays, not as much, but because of this chain store, this store here, they have chains all around the island, so it's much easier to find nowadays. So first of all, you have the rice cake, the Chi Kueh, which is nice and tender. And I'm definitely the preserved diced radish on top there gives it a lot of flavor. It gives it a nice tart or sour flavor coming from the preserved radish, and also some saltiness and a bit of oil. And it's definitely very nice, especially if you eat it with the chili sauce. The chili sauce does give it a much nicer flavor because it gives it an additional layer of spicy flavor. So if you do like Chi Kueh, this store here, it's available all around the island. It's a popular breakfast item in Singapore, but nowadays because this store is open quite a while, so people now treat this more like a snack item than really a breakfast item. And this is something you should come here and give it a try. Even though for me, I felt that the Chi Kueh texture is a bit too soft. Yeah, look at that, it breaks very easily. But other than that, it's a very good, very yummy, very delicious breakfast item, snack item, an item that you should eat. And now let's head to our next food item for our food adventure. And we're gonna have some fish soup. And we are having some fish soup. Like I always say, in Singapore, fish soup is a popular food item at the food center. And here at Angel Horse Teochew Fish Soup, you can see the fresh fish in the refrigerator in front of the store. And we're going to dig in here. I ordered a large portion, and I must say that is one of the hugest bowl of fish soup that I have ever seen, eaten together with rice and some chili sauce. The chili sauce here is a mixture of soya sauce together with, I think, preserved soya bean together with cut chili. And what you eat with that is this dish here, which is basically slices of fish cooked in a delicious, nice, flavorful, probably fish or seafood soup. Looks clear, looks plain, but the soup is this very flavorful, and there's also lots of ingredients cooked together. You have seaweed, there's a bit of vegetables, maybe like lettuce. You have some bitter gourd, which is not my favorite, but you have it here. And a lot of places they'll do cook the fish soup with bitter gourd. Then you also have tofu, you also have some tomato in there, and then as a garnish you have some, I think it's deep fried onions. So these are just basically some of the items you have for the fish soup. And here, portion size, whew, lots and lots of portion size. Together with rice, this will definitely make you full, even though the soup looks clear, but it's a super flavorful soup. Cooked, how they make the soup is they cook probably fish bones and seafood for a very long time to extract out all the delicious flavor to impart it into the soup. And so we must try the soup. Big bowl of soup. Mix the soup. Nice delicate seafood flavor, a bit of a coriander finish. Also some kind of herb from the back of the tongue. I can't recognize what it is. Some kind of chili with preserved mint chili. Texture of the fish is slightly overcooked, but the thicker pieces still have a very nice bite texture. Just that the thinner ones a bit overcooked for my taste. But the chili sauce, damn spicy because of the chili padi they cut inside there. And as we are walking around, there's another store here that if you come here during the weekends, people queue up to eat this from this store. So let's join the queue and see what they're eating. And the name of the store we are lined up for is called Sing Cooked Food. And what they sell is, or what we can see they sell, is called pig organ soup. And we'll definitely give it a try. But as I was lining up, I also saw another popular item from this store, which is their braised pork belly. So I couldn't decide which to eat, so I ordered both. So yes, here it is, the soup and the braised pork belly. I must say, I'm not regretting my choice because both is really good. First of all, you have the pig organ soup with a huge variety of different parts of the pig in a clear soup. The flavors here, whew, nice, sour, salty, meaty. Then you have the braised pork belly. You know, so you have the pork belly with the skin and different layers of meat and fat here, braised in a very delicious, savory, meaty braising sauce. That's so good. And then all eaten together with rice. And then the chili sauce they give you is a sourish, spicy, a bit of a fermented flavor chili sauce that goes very well with all the different ingredients. And I must say, this is very porky, very yummy to my porky. Okay, I have no idea why I said this now. So here, as you can see, the different ingredients in the soup. So what they do is they probably cook some like pork bones in to flavor the soup for a very long time. They cook it together with this, which is preserved vegetable, which gives it the sour flavor. So here you have a savory, sourish, meaty soup that has strong flavor, and then you also have all the different ingredients there, cooked well, some better than others. And then other than that, you have this braised pork belly. I heard last time they used to do this dish with, I think, wild boar, but they decided not to do that anymore, and now they just use normal pig, farm raised pig. But still, I am enjoying this dish here. I do quite like it. It's, look at the sauce there, dark like my soul, but so flavorful, so yummy and delicious. So I just cannot wait to give it a try. I ordered a lot, so let's see if I can. Oh wow, the smell coming from it, whew, that does smell really good. Very strong, very intense flavor. A lot going on in there. You have the ham choy, which is the preserved vegetable. Then you have all the different types of meat. And then something else. Garlic, fried garlic, a bit peppery. Yeah, definitely a bit peppery. Also a bit of the liver fragrance coming from here. I do not know where it's coming from, but super strong, super intense. Whoa. Meatball, top ball. Very nice flavor inside the pork ball. Now liver is very easy for the go to cook. Yep, overcooked, but not too bad. Why not too bad? Because you still have chili sauce. Is it the chili sauce? Spicy, sourish. Ooh. Very good. Look at that. Come on, man, look at this. I was dipping it into the sauce. Look at the fat, man. Look at the fat. Look at the fat. Look at the fat. You have the meat, soft and tender. Fat, of course, full of flavor. Tender, soft. Then the skin is very chewy, bouncy. But with the chili sauce, the texture party in my mouth. You have the fat which is nice and soft and tender, the meat which is a bit stringy, and then the skin which is a bit rubbery, chewy, but dipped in that sauce there. Wow. I think the soup good just by itself. Don't mix anything else. Then you eat the other item. Eat it together with the rice. And so, this brings us to the end of our video here. As you can see, there are rows and rows of stalls here with lots of seating for you to sit down and eat the delicious food, hawker food, street food, Singaporean food at this food center. There's just so much food that I really cannot cover all this in just one video. So stay tuned. Within the next few days, the next part of this series will be out, so look out for it. And as per usual, like, share and subscribe. I got Patreon, I got PayPal, support me on those. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next food adventure. I will see you guys around. And yes, bye bye.